We'll now have the final valedictorian speech for this morning. Representing the cohort of Master of Arts in Special Educational Needs or Additional Learning Needs is Simgek Ling Stephen. After more than 20 years in the private sector, Stephen wanted to do something that will enable him to contribute back to the very society that he has benefited from. As children are the future of our society, children with special needs require more help to achieve their goals, and that was the impetus for him to join DS in 2015. Besides having a dual specialization in Prep to PSLE, Stephen is also a member of the DS outreach team to help create awareness of dyslexia and educate all stakeholders on how we can partner together to help people with dyslexia to succeed in life. Now armed with the Masters of Arts in Special Educational Needs, he hopes to apply all this knowledge and skills to enable his students to fulfill their fullest potential and have the confidence to take on all challenges that life brings. Let us welcome Stephen, a man of humor and a well-loved senior educational therapist at the DS, to deliver his valedictorian speech. Stephen, please.
Thank you, Ashikin, for the introduction. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, graduates of 2020, we made it. Whoever said it would be easier the second time round, well, it's not true, especially when you're on the wrong side of 50 like me. Maybe it's just me. My memory is not as good as before, so I could be reading many journal articles with small print before I realized, this looks familiar. Oh, I have actually read this here. It also means my eyesight is not as good as before, and I have much less hair to pull when I'm frustrated, which makes me lucky frustrated. But yes, I still made it. How? Many of you may be asking, and still do well enough to make a speech some more. Well, let me share with you. Firstly, P is for passion. I actually enjoyed all the modules that I studied for the masters, especially SEBD. All these modules truly broadened and deepened my understanding of dyslexia and the associated challenges faced by my students. However, the main challenge for the SAP in this entire master's process is the dissertation, which brings me to my second point, which is T for topic. It is really important that you choose your topic wisely, because you're going to look at it for an entire year. I was very fortunate that the topic I was working on is really close to my heart. Teacher attributes from the students' perspectives. It really gives me the opportunity to get to know my students in 2 of my classes and what they think of the teachers. Most of these students have been with me since I started 6 years ago at DAS. I recall being heartbroken many times when my students shared about their negative experiences in school, like bullying, victimization, or how they tried to cope with being ostracized in class. As I struggled with my dissertation writing, I keep reminding myself that my dyslexic students are similarly struggling with theirs. I cannot imagine how their daily struggles are without the intervention they are getting from DAS. Teachers play one of the most important roles in the students' academic journey. This research shows that just by showing a bit more respect, patience, and care, we as educators can help alleviate some of the school and emotional baggage or burden. That by adding more humor and interactive activities in our classes, they can enjoy the learning journey more and perhaps remember an associated concept better. Providing them with clear instructions and specific praise and rewards, they will be able to complete their tasks with pride and be motivated to learn more. These are some of the teacher attributes rated as important for these students so that they can achieve positive learning outcomes in school. These findings also strengthened my resolve to share the results of my research if it means that teachers and other students will be made aware of how their attitude and actions have great impact on students with disabilities. If you want to learn more about students' perspectives on teacher attributes, watch out for my presentation in next year's UNITE SPRV. Never mind. Third, as for supervisor and their support, a key success factor is having a wonderful supervisor like mine, Dr. Sharon Drew. She's always been very encouraging and full of positive energy. This is extremely important when you have looked at your dissertation for the umpteenth time and just opening the document gives you a migraine. She was always ready to provide specific comments or fresh angles so that I can push on and continue to work on improving and fine-tuning my writing. Thanks also to technology that is only a Skype call away when I'm stuck and desperately seeking directions. I'm also very blessed to have close friends and colleagues who have helped keep me sane throughout the process of completing my dissertation. They not only helped challenge some of my assumptions, but also were my thesaurus when I needed to paraphrase to get my Turnitin score down to a more sensible level. So thank you, Emmeline, Melcher, Shakti, Siti Asjamaya, and Kampong Tampines. Last but not least, D for discipline. After you have planned the timeline as agreed with the supervisor, stick to it. Be aware of the 2 major school holidays so that some of your key elements are done during this period where you are free of daily grind to focus on the dissertation. Do stay focused, especially when your friends and colleagues keep posting nice photos of their social activities on WhatsApp. So putting the 4 letters together, you get PTSD. Oh, is that why I have sleepless nights, anxiety attacks, nightmares about my dissertation? Well, wait until you hear from those taking their doctorate. After completion, they get permanent head damage. So for those who are planning to do their studies, be it masters or others, get ready for some PTSD. You will emerge richer, not just financially because of the monetary incentive, but also in knowledge. Knowledge that can help our students achieve to their fullest potential. Thank you very much and take care, everyone. Take care.
Thank you so much, Stephen, on sharing about your take on PTSD. And I am sure that has inspired others to take on the challenge of getting their masters too.